All right, let's continue. We did the Ingram entry arrow, and now now we're gonna start, but we already did this one. So the next one, which we should start, is the web, because that was the first thing we saw here. You know what I'm saying? It just makes it easier to do everything in an orderly fashion. I put that up there. These two are basically the same. So, um, not much stuff to worry about between the two of them. Although, what was that? Static mesh. Let's do that. All right. Once again, this is in case if you want to change the arrows, which later on, or you know, not arrow but items, because like I said, not everybody's been doing an arrow. But and once again, you want to go through everything. I don't have to because I've been through most of the stuff. But sometimes it's good to, again, sometimes I go through the same things over again just to make sure I'm not missing stuff. Because there's a lot of details here. Okay, here we go. Primal item arrow. Gonna switch that to the poison. What is it? Oh, primal item ammo. Okay, here we go. Ammo. Arrow. Poison. Okay. Done. Physics, collision. Rendering, actually, this also, and I think I mentioned that one of the videos, requires for changing color. Base, physics, volume, component. Now, I'm skipping this because I already know what I need to look for. But you, on the other hand, depending on what you're modding, cannot do that. You may need to go through everything. Project Arrow, Poison. Here we go. Okay, that's referenced. Let's see. Weapon, nope. Weapon config. Nope, we're good with that. Oops, wrong one. Effects, nope. And see, sometimes you will get, well, I don't know, maybe you won't. I know I did. Sometimes you'll see stuff here that are duplicated in another blueprint so you still want to look through stuff. Like, we won't lay the effects here, but we will later on somewhere else. So, sometimes you just have to make sure you're not passing stuff up. Everything else is done here, so I'm just going to compile it, save it, switch over. Boom, boom. Okay, do this. But yeah, you definitely just want to make sure you don't forget stuff. Some of the errors I had in the very beginning were just missing things because, I thought that I had already, changed it. And especially when you run into problems, I don't know about everybody else, but when I run into problems, I try to retrace my steps. But I also, what is it? Project Arrow. Okay. Hey, you see what I'm doing right now? I always do that. It's a habit. Because you'd be surprised, one little bug, and having to go through all these settings to find one bug because, not all the time the game is telling you what that bug is, it's a pain in the butt. So, let's see, Activision. See, I just went through this in the other one, and I still look at it just to make sure, It's a habit because if I don't, I can't mod every day. Sometimes I do like to play the game, but so I'll forget things. And you got to make sure you get everything. Let's see. Okay, everything should be good here. Save that. Now the next step, or the last two steps, are the projectile arrow. I'll put that up here. Put that one up here. Alright, once again, we don't need transform or static mesh right now. Leaving everything pretty much the same. Pickup class, like I said, we don't need that, so we don't need it to be out of stone at least. Also, just let anybody know, I think I said this before, but I noticed that this says stone new. Some people look at a video and they take things very literal. They expect everything to be the same. So you might be looking at, these are for, I'm talking about people who are new to modding. You may see this here in my video and you may be like, hey, how come I don't have that? Just to let you know, that is a modified stone arrow. That is not originally from the game. So don't expect to see that. Plus, it wouldn't matter even if you didn't, because this is where you're going to put depending on what you're making. So anyway, let's continue. I keep forgetting that not everybody's making arrows. I don't know. Um, okay, that's the, whoa. Oh, that's right. You know what? I forgot that I duplicated the trank arrow for this one. Let's see if I can get the original. Actually, no, it doesn't matter. We'll leave it like that. I really don't care. I'm going to change it regardless anyway, so there's no sense in trying to fix it now. Okay, let's see. We're getting close. Okay, I know there's a reference in here somewhere. Yep. The projectile arrow impact. Let me do that now. And let me see the slingshot. Projectile rock. I don't want to do that one. I'll just... Wait a minute. Yeah, I'll just do this one. Where is it at? I gotta change the name on this one too. That's horrible. You can see I forget some stuff. Okay, we'll drag this into poison arrow. And duplicate that. That one and poison. Okay. All right. Now the impact, I think I said before, is basically what happens when the projectile impacts something. We will, and once again, of course, I forget to name it. Where is it? Here we go. Rename. Yeah. Poison. Okay. Oh, wrong one. Projectile arrow impacts poison. I forgot to take that S off. That's ignore that. That's a phone call. Alright, let's see. I can't. There we go. Sorry about that, if anybody heard that. Alright, let's continue. Here we go. This is what I was talking about before with the effects. And you might be thinking, okay, there was nothing there before. I need to change it. I don't need to change it, but you do. Especially on the projectile arrow. This deals with all kinds of things like, how the damage happens, what kind of effects happen when the impact happens. Right now I don't know what I'm going to put it as, but I think I'm going to leave that the way it is. I don't think I'm going to change anything there. Let's see, direct damage 20. That's weird. I always thought it was more with the trank, but we'll put this at for now. And this is for testing purposes. Like I said, somebody will eventually, either the guy that tests it out for me or somebody online will say if it needs to be strong or less. Either way, this is for testing purposes. There won't be an explosion damage. Direct impulse is 100. Explosion radius, we can leave at 0. I need to change this. This doesn't need to be trank. This needs to be... Oh, I forgot to save that. I forgot to rename it. Here we go. Rename. I'll make this poison new. I don't want to just put it as poison because there's already a damage type that's poison. I don't want to confuse it. And this is basically the type of damage that happens. Like explosion damage, explosion demolition. And all these have different effects. I can't honestly tell you exactly what kind of effect they have, but basically you can just pull it up and look. Now, where is it? Didn't I not just name it? What the hell? Damage type melee tort poison new. I don't get it. Why didn't I see it? Did I not look further down? Oh, okay. Of course, me, I didn't look all the way down. So scroll down here, and I'm going blind. There we go. All right. You always want. Nope, no, you don't, because I don't know what you guys are modding. Never mind. Okay, that's done. Save. And now we're gonna do the same stupid thing for this one. Gotta make sure it's compatible with the crossbow. Alright. Item ammo. Where are you? And I don't know if it's just me or not, but every time I see like a list of stuff that I scroll through, I feel like I'm getting like retarded or maybe more like ADD, but I mean, it almost feels like hypnosis. You see a lot of these little words after a while, and you start like dazing out into the computer, which is why sometimes it takes me a while to do a mod, or I take a break because I cannot be staring at that stuff all day, every day. I mean, excuse me, it's a pain in the butt. Anyway, let's see. I think the next thing was just effects. Nope, almost forgot. Impacts poison, and weapon config. Oh, that's weird. It increases with crossbow. Again, maybe I don't know. That's weird. Let's see. Change this back to the poison new. Okay, poison new. Let's see. Where's the other poison new? There we go. Alright. Okay, now that should be done. Now, of course, the last thing is the impacts. Put that up there. Okay, maybe and the damage type. Alright. And I will cover those two steps in the next video.